The food industry is lying to us. Many of the products marked as healthy contain hidden ingredients that are scientifically proven to make blood sugar problems worse, and most people don't even know they're eating them. In this video, I'll reveal 7 of the most dangerous foods that sabotage blood sugar control, foods that most people with high blood sugar eat at least 3 times every day. Not only will you discover which so-called healthy foods are secretly making your condition worse, but you'll also learn in this video exactly what to use instead to help stabilize your blood sugar naturally. Let's start with something millions of people add to their morning routine without a second thought. If you think coffee creamer is a harmless addition to your morning cup, you're about to discover something really disturbing. Beyond the obvious sugars and trans fats, there's a hidden ingredient that most people have never heard of: butylated hydroxyanisole, or BHA. While this synthetic preservative helps to keep your creamer shelf stable, it's actually disrupting on a crucial system in your body, the endocrine system that regulates your insulin and other hormones. But here's what's even more concerning. Those sugar-free creamers that you switched to, they might be making things even worse. These alternatives often contain artificial sweeteners like sucralose or aspartame. While they don't directly raise your blood sugar, they are affecting your body in a more subtle way by disrupting your gut bacteria. This imbalance in your gut microbiome can actually impair how your body processes sugar, making blood sugar control even harder. Even more surprising, these sweeteners can trigger insulin spikes through a trick response in your brain, the very hormone response you're trying to avoid. The solution: instead of processed creamers, opt for these natural alternatives. Unsweetened almond milk, full-fat milk, the natural fats actually help slow sugar absorption, half and half, or heavy cream. But your morning coffee isn't the only hidden danger. There's another common breakfast food that might be spiking your blood sugar before your day even begins. That innocent slice of toast on your plate, it's doing more damage than you might think. Bread, bagels, and wraps are packed with refined grains, stripped of their fiber and nutrients, leaving behind simple carbs that rapidly spike your blood sugar. These constant spikes don't just disrupt your energy levels, they're actively contributing to insulin resistance, making your condition worse over time. Don't be fooled by marketing tricks either. Those whole wheat and multi-grain breads, many are still heavily processed and adding added sugars. If you see enriched flour on the label, it's no better than white bread. But there's a fascinating alternative that changes everything about how bread affects your blood sugar: sprouted bread, also known as Ezekiel bread. The germination process actually breaks down the starches before they reach your body, creating a completely different effect on your blood sugar. Even better options exist. Try bread made from almond flour or coconut flour. These alternatives are naturally lower in carbs and won't cause those dramatic blood sugar spikes. Need a wrap? Skip the flour entirely and try flaxseed or cauliflower-based alternatives. Now, let's talk about another staple that might be sabotaging your blood sugar control. White rice, in particular, is highly processed, stripping away its fiber and leaving behind a high glycemic load. This means it digests quickly and floods your bloodstream with glucose. Think switching to brown rice solves the problem? While it's less processed and retains some of that fiber, it's still relatively high in carbs. For those managing diabetes or high blood sugar, even its healthier option can be problematic in larger servings. But here's an interesting trick that could change how rice affects your blood sugar. Cooling and reheating cooked rice can actually lower its glycemic impact. This process transforms some of the starch into resistant starch, which your body digests more slowly. While it's not a free pass to eat unlimited rice, it's a simple change that could make a big difference. Of course, portion control still matters. Keep serving small and always pair rice with high fiber vegetables or healthy fats to slow down sugar absorption. Better yet, discover alternatives that won't spike your blood sugar at all. Cauliflower rice provides nutrients without the carbs, while shirataki rice, made from the konjac root, is nearly carb-free. But rice isn't the only seemingly innocent food that's affecting your blood sugar. In fact, some vegetables, yes, vegetables, could be causing problems. What makes a vegetable starchy? It comes down to carbohydrate content. Vegetables like potatoes, corn, and peas contain more carbs and less fiber than non-starchy counterparts. This means that they digest faster, quickly releasing sugar into your bloodstream. Some people also have trouble with sweet potatoes, yams, beets, and plantains. Here's what's interesting. Not everyone reacts to these foods in the same way. The key is monitoring your own blood sugar response. Check your levels about 1 to 2 hours after eating a starchy vegetable. This simple practice will reveal exactly how your body handles different foods. Non-starchy vegetables, on the other hand, are lower in carbs and packed with fiber, which slows digestion and keeps blood sugar stable. To keep things in check, focus on non-starchy vegetables. Some of the best for blood sugar control include spinach, kale, broccoli, cabbage, zucchini, asparagus, mushrooms, radishes, bell peppers, and cucumbers. These options provide potent anti-diabetic nutrients without the risk of blood sugar spikes. Is this useful so far? Please click the like button and subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss future videos. Moving on, you may have been told that low fat is a healthier option, but they are often far from it. The low-fat craze that started decades ago led manufacturers to strip away the natural fats, but without fat, food loses flavor. So they added sugars, starches, and artificial ingredients to make up for it. These substitutions might make food taste similar to the full-fat versions, but they also lead to unstable blood sugar and increased cravings. Fat is an essential nutrient. It helps regulate hormones, slows the absorption of sugar, and supports overall metabolic health. Without it, you lose these benefits. In fact, research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that people who consume full-fat dairy have a lower risk of type 2 diabetes than those who eat low-fat options. Take yogurt as an example. Low-fat flavored varieties are often loaded with added sugars, sometimes rivaling desserts. And it's not just yogurt. Store-bought salad dressings, snack bars, and even so-called healthy cereals often follow the same pattern. Less fat, more sugar, more chemical additives. Too often, dietary advice zeroes in on individual macronutrients like fats or carbs instead of emphasizing the whole overall quality of your diet. This is how low-fat foods become synonymous with healthy, even though many of them are packed with sugars and artificial additives to replace the missing flavor. Instead of cutting fat indiscriminately, it's more effective to focus on improving the quality of your diet as a whole. Not all fats are created equal. For instance, the fats in fried foods or margarine are typically processed and harmful, contributing to inflammation and poor metabolic health. On the other hand, fats from olive oil, avocados, or natural yogurt are extremely beneficial. They provide essential nutrients, help regulate blood sugar, and support hormone balance. So let's call it what it is. Low-fat labels are often just a clever marketing gimmick. Instead, go for real, full-fat foods that actually nourish your body. Plain Greek yogurt is a great option. Creamy, satisfying, and full of protein. Natural cheeses, avocados, eggs, and olive oil are packed with beneficial nutrients that your body needs. Now, as we count down to the worst offenders, let's talk about processed snacks. Ultra-processed foods are a silent killer. These aren't just snacks, they're chemical-laden traps designed to hijack your taste buds. Preservatives like butylated hydroxytoluene or BHT are added to extend shelf life and prevent fats from going rancid. But BHT comes at a cost. It messes with hormones, including insulin, making it harder for your body to control blood sugar. Trans fats are another ticking time bomb often hidden in processed snacks. They not only increase bad cholesterol and lower the good kind, that also promote systemic inflammation, a key driver of insulin resistance. Combine that with high fructose corn syrup, which overburdens your liver and converts to fat, and you've got a recipe for metabolic disaster. Ditch the packaged snacks filled with these harmful ingredients. Reach for real, nutrient-rich alternatives like fresh veggies with guacamole, boiled eggs, or raw nuts. If you really want a cookie, make it yourself to at least avoid the toxic chemical preservatives. Finally, let's talk about the absolute worst offender for blood sugar control. Sugary drinks are among the worst offenders for causing diabetes and making it worse. Regular sodas, fruit punches, and sweetened teas deliver a massive dose of sugar in liquid form. Unlike solid food, these drinks are absorbed almost instantly, causing a sharp blood sugar spike. Your body struggles to process this surge, causing insulin resistance, uncontrolled blood sugar, and potential pancreas damage. Even so-called natural drinks, like fruit juices, aren't much better. Without the fiber found in whole fruits, they're essentially sugar water. A single glass of orange juice, for instance, can pack as much sugar as a soda. Unfortunately, switching to diet versions isn't a free pass. Artificially sweetened drinks contain chemicals like aspartame and sucralose, which can disrupt gut bacteria. An imbalanced gut microbiome interferes with glucose metabolism, making it harder to manage blood sugar effectively. Some studies even suggest these sweeteners trick the brain, triggering insulin release and worsening metabolic issues. Want to discover what you should be eating instead? Watch our video on 9 of the most healing foods for diabetes and high blood sugar. Remember to click the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of our new videos.